Welcome to this 1 hour deep stretch Yin Yoga class. This sequence focuses on letting go of tension, cultivating a sense of relaxation and surrender. Let's begin by fully arriving in this moment, finding a comfortable seated position with eyes closed. As you breathe, invite stillness into your body and mind. There's nowhere to be, nothing else to do. Surrendering to this moment. As we move through this practice, we'll be holding the postures for longer to invite this sense of letting go. I invite you to bring awareness back to the breath. Each time you may notice your mind begin to wander. For now, bringing awareness to the crown of your head and working your way down, inviting everything to relax, softening the face, the jaw, the scalp, moving down, relaxing the neck and the shoulders, all the way down the arms to the fingertips, relaxing through the torso, the low back, the hips, the pelvis, moving down the legs to the knees, relaxing all the way down the calves and the shins, relaxing the feet and the toes, breathing in silence, observing this state of relaxation that you've created within. If you notice yourself becoming distracted by thoughts, bringing awareness back to observing the natural breath. Taking about 10 more breaths here. As you're ready, gently reopening the eyes and extending the right leg out to the side, keeping that left heel in towards the inner groin. And on an exhale, folding over that right leg, letting gravity do the work, allowing the upper body to round, releasing the head and neck down. And if you feel any discomfort through the neck, you can always use a pillow or a block, or even the hands to support the head and neck. Letting the body naturally round into the shape that works for you. As you rest into this pose, notice any resistance in your body or your mind. As you breathe, soften into the sensation. Allow yourself to release the urge to fix or to change anything. Focusing on the breath. As you're ready, using the hands to slowly walk the upper body back up. And as you come back to center, the left leg extends as the right foot comes into the inner groin, rotating towards that leg, and on an exhale, allowing the body to round forward, releasing the head and neck, and allowing the palms to face up, maybe bringing them under the leg or to the sides of the leg. Encouraging yourself to allow the body to come into its natural shape without pulling, letting gravity do the work. And as you're in this posture, maybe taking another body scan from the top of the head, working your way down all the way to the tips of the toes, and inviting each part to soften, to release, to surrender. Breathing into any sensations. As you inhale, begin to walk the hands back in towards the body. Head and neck homeoplast. And then carefully making your way onto your back, taking your time to get there. Laying on your back, hugging the knees to your chest. Grabbing a hold of the soles of the feet, the ankles, or the backs of the legs. Opening the feet apart, above the knees. And pull the knees towards the floor alongside your chest. Relaxing the head and the shoulders down to the floor. Finding the posture that works for you. As you're ready, gently folding those legs back in, hugging them towards the chest for a moment, and lowering the feet back down to the mat. Making your way onto your belly, coming to Sphinx pose. So down onto the forearms, pointing the toes back, lifting the heart up, trying to pull the shoulders back and down, opening the chest. And notice in this posture, what happens if you shift the arms? So maybe bringing the elbows slightly forward. You may even want to come up into seal with hands wider, arms extended. And if you choose this option, checking in with the low back. If there's any pinching or pain, coming back down to Sphinx. Honoring where your body's at today. On an exhale, slowly coming back down to the belly. Stacking the palms, resting the forehead down, allowing the back body to completely relax. Heels falling apart. Taking a few moments to notice the shift that's happened throughout the body. As you're ready, reaching right arm out to the side, cactus arm or 90 degrees here. And then rolling on to that right shoulder. So maybe stacking the legs, or maybe bending that top leg, bringing it behind you, increasing that sensation. Using the opposite arm, either head for support, or maybe even reaching it around the back. Notice what happens to the sensation through the shoulders. So finding a place that works for you. If the legs are stacked, you can keep them long or bent. Getting yourself into a space where you can surrender. Slowly coming back onto the belly, stacking those palms, resting forehead down, knees apart. And then windshield wiping those legs side to side, letting that go. As you're ready, coming to the opposite side, so left arm out to your side, 90 degrees. And then rolling over onto that left shoulder. Once again, maybe that top leg comes back behind you. Maybe stacking the legs straight or bent. And then that right hand is either in front of you for support or maybe reaching around to the back body. Taking a scan of your body from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of the toes. And inviting any parts to soften. Releasing the urge to fix or change anything. Rolling back onto your belly, releasing this posture. Stacking those palms, resting forehead down. And then bending the knees, windshield wiping those legs side to side, letting that go. Transitioning into a wide-legged child's pose, bringing the big toes together to touch, knees wide. Allowing the arms to stretch forward, forehead resting on the mat. And again with the palms, if you'd like, face down or face up. Maybe even stacking the arms to allow the forehead and the upper body to feel supported. Taking these first few breaths to adjust yourself in any way that you need to or want to, finding that shape that works for your body today, where you can release into the pose, allowing gravity to do the work, allowing the breath to come and go with ease. Slightly tucking chin more towards the chest, and then gently rocking the head side to side, massaging the forehead, preparing for movement. As you're ready, begin to walk the hands in towards the body, bringing the knees together, heels together, and then tucking all the toes under, coming to sit back on the heels and toe stand, checking in that all the toes are tucked under. And if this is too intense, slightly leaning forward, maybe placing hands on the mat. Or if this is feeling okay for the body, hands to the legs, shoulders relax down the back. Using the breath to carry you through the sensations in the soles of the feet. If you'd like, utilizing a breathing technique to work through the tension that might be rising here. Curling the tongue and slightly extending it out the mouth. Inhaling through this straw-like shape. Exhaling through the nose. Inhaling through the tongue. Exhaling through the nose. If you'd like, continuing this breathing technique throughout this posture. Coming out of this posture, walking the hands forward, maybe tapping the tops of the feet to the mat a few times here. Coming to lay on our backs. Take your time to get there. As you come to your back, bringing hands to the knees and making very small circles in a clockwise direction, as small as a teacup. And then maybe changing directions here, releasing that low back. Releasing those feet down onto the mat, crossing right ankle over the left thigh, maybe staying there. Or exhale, hugging the legs into the body. Relaxing that left foot behind you. Taking a moment to notice if it feels better for your body to interlace those fingers behind the thigh or over the shin. Allowing the breath to carry you into and through this posture. Breathing into any tension through the hip. Before moving to the other side, deepening this posture by coming into shoelace pose. So releasing those legs and completely crossing the right leg over the left. And then hugging those legs in, if you can, grabbing hold of the feet. And imagine bringing the feet away from each other to either side of the mat as you hug those knees in towards the chest, shoulders towards the mat, softening into the sensation. As you're ready, releasing this posture and bringing the feet wide on the mat. Arms resting out at cactus arms. And windshield wipering the legs side to side. As you're ready, crossing left ankle over the right thigh, flexing the foot, maybe staying here. Or as you exhale, hugging legs towards the chest. Once again, notice the sensation if you're clasping behind the thigh or over the shin. Finding the posture that works for your body today. Finding length through the back of the neck. As we hold here. Releasing those legs and completely crossing the left leg over the right, hugging legs into the chest. If you can, grabbing hold of the feet, imagine pulling them out to either side of the room, shoelace pose. If this is inaccessible, hugging the knees in towards the chest in this cross-legged position. Allowing the breath to carry you through the pose, finding stillness. As you release, feet coming wide on the mat once again, arms at cactus arm, and windshield wipering those legs side to side, feeling a bit of a massage through the hips. Extending right leg long on the mat, shimming the hips slightly to the left and bending left knee into the chest as you exhale, twisting over to the right, looking over the left shoulder. You can stacking the hips here in that twist. And if you need the support, maybe stacking the legs here, finding a position that works for your body as we hold here. Continue breathing naturally. Looking back to the sky, drawing those knees up, shimming the hips back to center, hugging knees into the chest, taking a breath here. And then releasing both legs long on the mat, this time hugging right knee to the chest and allowing that knee to fall over to the left. Maybe stacking the legs, supporting yourself here. Stacking the hips. Breathing naturally through the twist. Relaxing shoulders down the back. Looking back to the sky, slowly drawing those knees back up, centering the hips, hugging legs into the chest, and maybe giving yourself a little massage, rocking side to side. Making your way into Savasana pose, closing the eyes, making any necessary adjustments to get comfortable here. And then scanning the body from the top of the head all the way down the body. And as you go down, feeling the weight of your body, feeling completely supported. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the shoulders. Letting go of the weight of the arms and the hands. Feeling the entire back body supported by the earth. Allowing the hips to soften. Relaxing the legs all the way down to the feet. Allowing the feet to let go. There's nothing left to do. As you rest, let the breath flow naturally. Begin to create some movement to wake up the body once again, maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes, maybe rocking the head gently side to side. On an inhale, reaching arms long overhead, pointing those toes, taking a deep stretch here. And then rolling onto your right side, using the arm as a pillow for a moment. Pressing yourself up, coming into a comfortable seated position. As you come to seated, taking a moment to maybe set an intention for the rest of your day. We'll be closing this practice with a chant of Om. So inhaling. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, palms through heart center. Namaste.